Hey guys, welcome back to KB Finance. It's Keyshawn Brown here, and today I'm going to talk about how to build your credit as a teenager or as early as possible. So, what is credit? Credit is basically a number that determines if you get good rates or not, if you get good deals, if you can get a house. That's basically what it is. Credit is very important unless you're just rich and you can pay for everything out front. But if you want to buy a house, you're usually going to have to get a loan, and your credit will determine, if you're able to get the loan and also the amount of interest on that loan. I mean, if you have a bad credit score, but they give you the loan, the interest is going to probably be 10, 12%. When if you have a good credit score and you do get the loan, it'll probably be 1 to 3%. So that's what a credit score is. A credit score determines if you can get a car. It just determines a lot. So that's why in this video I'm gonna help you guys build and maintain a good credit score. So step number one: make sure you have a job or a source of income to pay off whatever you put on your credit card. I say that with 1,000% seriousness, because if you just, oh, I'm swiping a credit card, but I don't have any money to pay it back, you're going to mess up your credit. You can go 6 years of having a consistent paying on time, da 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 da. As soon as you miss that first payment, it's over with. And it's even worse if you miss payments and mess up your credit in the beginning. It's just very difficult to recover from. But make sure you have a source of income. That way, when you do take something out on a credit card, you're able to pay it back. Okay, and now that you have your source of income, number two, get a credit card. There's actually two types of credit cards, and I'm going to go over each one. But I'm going to go over the regular credit card that everyone knows of. It's just, your bank gives it to you. You swipe, credit, da 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 da. So your regular credit card is, or a bank issues a credit card, and you swipe it, and they send you a monthly bill in the mail or online, and you got to pay that back. That's the traditional credit card. That's one I recommend for when you are older in your mid-20s to 30s, about 25 plus. I want to say if you're in college, a couple of years after you're in college, after you graduate college, and if you're just someone who just went to the workforce right after high school, that'll give you some time to build up if you're working for a company, or save up money over time. So I suggest you get a traditional credit card around 24 to 25 plus. But from 24 and down, I recommend you get a secured credit card. A secured credit card is basically a debit card, but it works on your credit. You go to your bank, you say, hey, I would like a secured credit card. Okay, for my bank, PNC, you need $300 in order to get one. And, I will show you guys a credit card, but I don't want to put my information on my numbers out there, but I have one myself. And you put $300 on a card, it's basically like a debit card, and as soon as you swipe the card, it gets paid off. I suggest if you're from 18 to 25, get a secured credit card. It's the best investment you will ever make, because it will boost your credit score a whole bunch. I'm not going to give you the exact numbers, but as a 19-year-old, I can say my credit score is over 720, because I've had my secured credit card for what? About a year and about a year and a half now. I think next month make a year. Yep, about a year and a half. And my credit score has just been going up, because I never, miss any payments, and I never had any bad credit history. And I know for some people it's different, because your parents might use your name and your information to, oh, I'm going to go buy this, and your name, a house, or they put bills in your name, cards and stuff. And if that happened to you, I'm sorry. But there are ways to repair your credit. And that's what I'm also going to go over in this video. So we just went over ways to start your credit with a secured credit card, traditional credit card, and have a source of income. And now we're going to go on how to repair your credit. Now, how to repair your credit, you just have to bunker down and pay off the debt. That's the main way. you could probably call and get, some type of credit repair. There's a lot of credit repair programs out there. You can go and search into them, but I would suggest you go ahead and bunker down and pay off any debt that you have. Pay off the biggest debt. And for a lot of people, that's school loans. Um, and, you know, I never, I was taught by some people that school loans didn't have a big effect on your credit. They were wrong, and they were wrong because my teacher, they told me that there was $60,000 in student debt, and they couldn't buy a house because of the credit. They was destroying the credit. They couldn't buy a better car because it was destroying the credit. Their credit was just holding them back in life, and they were almost 40 years old, and this was back in high school. They were almost 40 years old. They couldn't get a house, a car, and they were just like, man, the credit is killing them. I mean, not the credit, but the debt is killing them, and it's ruining their credit. So if you have student debt, pay it off. Please do. I mean, there's even programs now that if you go to the FAFSA website, they have help programs to where you can go ahead, sign up, and they erase some of your debt, if not some of your debt, and all of your debt, or half of it. Joe Biden he's forgiving, student debts and all that stuff, So go ahead and look into those programs, because I know that is a lot of, that's the biggest debt for a lot of young adults from 18 to 25, because around that time you don't have a mortgage, and the two top debts right now are probably your student loans and your car. And so, yeah, go ahead and just, student debt, just pay it off. Now, I know a lot of people have trouble of starting, they're starting to pay off their debt, because that's the hardest part, is to start. If you don't have a big bulk to put down on debt, just go ahead and do minimum monthly payments. That's the way. So, it's going to accrue interest over time, or better yet, me personally, I suggest you do interest payments. That way the debt doesn't grow, but you're paying off the interest. You don't want, that way, say you owe $10,000, and the interest is what, $50. Okay, you're gonna pay off that $50. You're gonna pay off that $50. You're gonna pay off that $50 every month. That way, the interest isn't growing and growing and growing. I mean, you are essentially still paying interest, but it's not growing and growing and growing. So that way, when you do get a chunk of change, you can just, say you get $3,000, you can put it down. Oh, now I'm down to $7,000, but you're still paying your minimum monthly payments. Oh, I'm sorry, your interest payments. I'm not a big fan of minimum monthly payments, because that was strategically designed to literally just keep you in debt and keep your debt growing. I saw a documentary on, credit card companies and stuff like that. He said that the main way to get the money is minimum monthly payments. So a minimum monthly payment is, say you owe $10,000 again, and they give you a choice to only pay $100. Don't fall for that, because you pay the $100, the interest is still occurring, and by the time you're paying $100, the interest is more than what you're paying monthly, so that's how they get you, and I saw one thing: if you have $10,000 and you pay the monthly payment, it's going to take you 15, 20 years to pay off. I know one, if for $50,000, it's going to take you 70 years to pay off, something like that. I'm probably exaggerating the numbers, but you get what I'm saying. It's best to do the interest payments and then, knock off the main number if you get a chunk of change, or, and you're able to save up money over time. But I suggest you go interest payment, because that's a way to not have your debt grow out of control. And so, what age do you want to start getting your secured credit card? Like I said, you get your secured credit card after you get your source of income. Once you get your source of income, you get your secured credit card if you're 18 to 25. If you're, 25 plus, you go ahead and get a traditional credit card. But whatever you do, don't spend money that you don't have, or better yet, yeah, that's what I'm going to say to you guys. A tip number 4, I think tip number 3 or 4 in the video, when you're trying to maintain your credit, do not buy something that you don't already have the money for. Oh, I got the money coming, no. If you don't have $100, don't buy something that costs $50. If you don't have $50, don't buy something that costs $25. Make sure when you swipe that credit card, you can go, oh, I can go to my little mobile app, oh, pay it off, pay it off. It's not, oh, I'm going to go to my little mobile app 2 weeks after the fact and then pay it off. No, I suggest you pay your credit card off within a week of whatever purchase. Make sure you pay it early, on time. It doesn't matter. Just make sure you have the money for whatever you buy. Because I know a lot of people who say, oh, I'm going to buy this on a credit card because I know I have money coming, and oh, something happens and the money doesn't come, and now you have $1,000 worth of debt on your credit card that you can't pay back. And guess what? That's going to ruin your credit, and they're going to hit you with that interest. Another thing, people, do not take out payday loans. If you watch Caleb Hammer, you should know why. But I'm going to explain it to you. So basically, oh, you need money. You go to a loan, a saving loan, or even pawn shops give them out a payday loan. Oh, and you say, oh, I need money. Okay, they give you the money, but they're going to charge you 100 to 500% interest. That's not good. So don't ever do it. I'm not even going to go into how you can get a payday loan. Just stay away from them. That's an X. You're excommunicado from payday loans. Don't go to them. So what we went over in this video is the steps to getting a credit card and to building your credit. And that's step number 1. Make sure you have a source of income. Number 2, get a secured credit card from 18 to 25. From 25 to plus, or 25 older, you get a traditional credit card. Number 4, make sure you don't buy something that you don't already have the money for, at least double, in my opinion. You know, if I'm going to buy something for 50, I need to at least have 100. Number 5, did I skip before? That doesn't matter, but number 5, no payday loans. And number 6 is, I suggest you do minimum interest payments. If you think that minimum monthly payments are best for you, you can go ahead and do them. I don't control your money. I can just advise you, but do not minimum monthly, but interest payments. That's the best way to go if you don't have the money, but you want to still, try to handle your debt and not let it go out of control. So I'm going to make sure I have the right account. So we have source of income, secured credit card, traditional credit card, no payday loans, interest payments, and what was the last one? Interest payment. Just watch the video back. I think I got like 6. I'm gonna put 6 in the title. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I really do hope that this helps people in their financial journey, especially credit-wise, because if you don't take care of your credit, it's going to be very, very rough. You can't get loans for a business, a house, or anything. You need to take care of your credit. That's why this is one of my favorite videos, because this is the most important video. You can go broke and make the money back, but if you mess with your credit, it's going to be kind of rough to get it back. But like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you enjoy your day.